Hello everyone, how are you all today? It's Monday here, so you're probably, most of you I guess, are sleeping on maybe Sunday night because it's the middle of the day here. But it's lovely to have you with me whenever you're watching this, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I guess you could have predicted that this was going to have to happen. We had to have Pippa on her own now, didn't we? Because Jonty had his turn the other day. So I've dressed Pippa in the equivalent to what Jonty was wearing, which was the little, what was it, Country Road, yes, Country Road bodysuit. Pippa's is a pink one with a sweet white rabbit on it, and she has a white and pink spotted beanie and sweet little Wilbeth booties on, which are white and pink. And she's just having a little rest there. You can see she's sort of flung her arms up, and she's very happy. She wasn't too impressed with being left out of the last video, so I think this will help to make it up to her. I hope so anyway. I'm going to keep this video short because I know at this time of year everyone's racing around with like chooks with their heads cut off, and you've probably only got a few minutes to spare, so I'll keep it pretty short. But I did want to bring you Pippa, and I just want to tell you that I'll probably come back once more before Christmas with the babies dressed up in some Christmas finery. So I will definitely see you again. And just before I finish, I want to show you a few tiny little dolls that I picked out of my doll room because I've been watching all the responses that Holly has had to her tag, Holly Church has had to her tag about your earliest memories. And when I watched Nana's answer to the tag, she talked about going to a shop when she was a little girl with, I think she called it a dime, which I think is 10 cents. And she and her sister used to buy a little doll. Sometimes the little doll would be in a cot, sometimes it would be in a pram, and different things, maybe a baby bath sometimes, and they used to like to collect all the different options. And I thought I would show some of the little dolls I have picked up over the years. None of them are the same as what Nana was talking about, but they're very sweet anyway. So I'll start with, Nana actually talked about the dolls that she bought being celluloid. So not all of the ones I'm going to show you are celluloid, but this is the first one I'll show you. I think this is a little Japanese celluloid. It's very, very light. And these weren't made for too long because the celluloid is very flammable and it was quite dangerous. So that's the first one to show you. That's quite a big one. The legs are bent because I have him sitting down in my doll room on the shelf, and I don't dare straighten them because all these things are so delicate, so I can't actually. I'd say he's probably maybe 4 inches. Maybe. Now I'll show you another one, and this one's not celluloid. I think this one's probably, let me see, is that in focus? I think it's a nice hard plastic. It's pretty solid, and this is a little German girl, and she's smaller than the first one I showed you. She's pretty cute too. She's got painted on moulded shoes and socks. So that's the second one. Now this one is definitely a hard plastic one, and this is a very cute different sort of one. Let me see if that will focus. Struggling a bit, isn't it? Because there is a little painted face on this one. Let me see if I go a bit further away. Does that help? No. What's up, camera? You're usually pretty good. Don't let me down. And he's got a little painted, like a little bodysuit on. I'm sorry, that's just not clear. So that's that one. Then this next one, because the camera's playing up, you probably will hardly be able to see it because it's really weeny. Look at that. Let me see where the camera likes it. Nowhere. Oh, you silly camera. It's a very tiny little one, and that I think this is just a hard plastic one. Very cute. And then I have another one. This is a sweet one. This is a little German hard plastic doll. Oh, this is terrible, this camera. Let's see if I don't know how to make it behave. Sorry. Oh, there he goes. He likes it there. A little boy, and he's holding a rattle. And he's very cute. He's got moulded hair. And he's, I would guess, 2 inches at the most. Yes, probably. So now this next one is also a proper celluloid, like the first Japanese one I showed you. Oh, throat, excuse me. It's like, oh, sorry. Oh dear. This is a proper celluloid one. Very, very light. And just beautiful. This is a French one. And it's got a little knitted outfit that was added to it later. But that's a sweet one with a painted face. You can't even see that properly, can you? Just see where the camera might like it. Doesn't like it anywhere. Don't you like this French little one? And look at that, one leg straight and the other leg bent, just like Saskia. That's interesting, isn't it? So that's a cute little French one. That's a celluloid, very light one as well. Now this one is also a celluloid, and she lives in this little tube. Let me see if you can, it's not very good, I'm sorry. And this one's probably only an inch. And she's got jointed arms and legs at the shoulders and hips. But I keep her in here because, well, I bought her in this little tube, and I just keep her in that. I think it protects her. No, that is not, you can't see that at all, can you? You just see what I can do. I'm sorry about this. Anyway, you get a bit of an idea, and she's got a little painted, cute little, it's like a romper that's painted on her. And she's got a little red headband on as well. A sweet little thing. I don't know where she was made. Can't tell. And she's celluloid as well, so she's very, very light. I daren't take her out, because for sure as eggs is eggs, she'd break. This is another little German baby, this one. Let me see. And this has got clothes on. These ones came with clothes. And little, let me check the shoes. Yeah, they're painted on shoes. But you can't really see it because of my rotten camera. It's not listening to me at all, this camera. Anyway, it has got a cute face, a very sweet little face. Let me see. No, you don't like it up close, do you? Oh, there you go. You like it there. Fair enough. There's the baby. And I reckon that baby's 1.5 inches. And then one more. I just grabbed the ones that were easy to get because they're tucked in all over the place in the doll room, and they're not all easy to reach. But this is another little cute one. This is a German one. Now let me see where the camera's going to... Oh, that's not too bad. And this has got a modern outfit on. Well, modern as in, you know, not contemporary with the doll. And so that's this little one. And I guess this one might be 2.5 or 3 inches. And that's a very sweet one with a beautifully painted face. But all of these would have been cheap in their day. They just would have been, you know, almost throwaway items. Just produced, well, I don't know about mass produced. I don't think there was such a thing then. They would have been made in a factory, but all the painting would have been done by hand on them. And the little, you know, shoes and socks if they're wearing them. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing them as well, and seeing my darling little girl. So I think I better go. Just before I do, I'll just tell you about our weather, because I always like to hear about everyone's weather, so hopefully you like to hear about mine. It's very lovely today. It's cool, only about 21 degrees and a bit overcast, so it's just a perfect weather, I think. I mean, if we wanted to go to the beach, we would want it warmer, but it's perfect for just, you know, doing jobs and preparing for Christmas. So I think that might be all for now. Nothing very exciting to tell you. I hope you liked looking at my Pippa. And for anybody who doesn't know, she's the twin bee sculpted by Bonnie Brown, and she's adorable. And thank goodness she stayed asleep. She doesn't look too miserable, does she, being there on her own without her brother? I think she feels a bit vindicated that, hooray, now I've had my turn and I can be the star. So I think she's quite happy being there on her own. So thank you everybody for coming back to my channel. It's been lovely to have you here. And I will pop in once more before Christmas, I think, with the babies all dressed up, looking really flash. Not sure what in yet, but I'll pick something lovely for them. Hopefully something you haven't seen before. So everyone, take care and be kind to each other, and I love you all and thank you for watching my videos. Bye bye.